Hey everybody, you're watching Something Catchy, and today is opening day of scallop season in Crystal River. We've had an awesome day, so watch this video and we'll show you how to get a ton of scallops. We got all of these in just one spot. Wow.
Busy day out here in Crystal River, first day of scallop season. Let's go.
Well, we've made it out to the scallop grounds, and there's just about as many boats as the eye can see. So if you don't know where to go, if it's your first time out scalloping, just follow the boats and you'll find the spot. We've got a couple spots marked from where we went last year that we're gonna head to. I think we're in about, how deep is it right here?
5 foot.
5 foot of water. A lot of people are shallower, a lot of people are out deeper, so just scout around and see if you see anybody else diving down and catching any. It'll be a good indication that maybe you should check that spot out. Did ya? Yeah, cool. And they're off. Before you go scalloping, you need to make sure you have a few things on your boat. The most important thing you need to have is your dive flag. And your dive flag needs to be at the highest point of your boat. Taller than your T-top or bimini, taller than your VHF, anything. The next most important thing is your dive goggles. You gotta have a snorkel and a good set of goggles. Well, last year we just had some simple Walmart goggles. This year we got some from West Marine that were a little bit better quality. So hopefully those will be good. We got a pair of mirrored goggles and a pair of regular, I think it was Guardian Shadow goggles with a simple J snorkel. We're gonna sort of swap off and see which ones we like better. The next thing you're gonna need is a scallop bag with a drawstring. Scallops like to swim out of the bag if you don't have one. So always make sure you have a good drawstring, and you can use a buoy float. We have one that has a dive flag attached to it so you can swim around with it. Or you can use a floating scallop bag, or just carry one in your hand.
Alright guys, I'd say we found the honey hole. I got my pockets just full of them, and let me see if I can get them out without losing them all. That's a pretty good one, huh? Pretty good dive?
This is the best one you got.
That's a good one.
Bite, bite.
Alright, so scallops don't have a size limit, but you basically just want to go by the can rule. So if it fits in a can, or it was a little bit bigger than the rim of a can, it's good to go. But if it's inside of it, if it's smaller than the rim, you want to let it go. This one, it looked a little bit small, but it does fit in the can. So we can either keep it or pitch it. We'll probably just pitch him because he's a little bit small. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just now.
Really?
I saw that and I got him.
Good job.
Look what we found.
What is that?
A starfish. We found the baby one too.
Cool.
I'm gonna let it go.
All right, bye-bye, starfish. It's off to eat the scallops.
You eat scallops?
Watch out.
Yeah, they eat scallops.
I gotta get this bag. Check this little critter out. I don't know what this is, but it's alive. There's something in there, so we're gonna let it go. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a really good tip here, and then we're gonna show you how to do it. So what I recommend doing is swimming away from your boat up current. That way you can turn around, put your head up current, and drift backwards. And that way it makes it to where you can see inside the grass better, to see where the scallops are hiding down in the grass. And it's safer. That way if you swim that way and you run out of energy, you don't have to swim back up current to your boat. So especially if you got little kids with this, that's the way to do it. So we're gonna, all three together, swim about 50 foot this way, and then we're gonna drift and stop when we get to the boat again. So come with us. All right, so if anybody's wondering how we store our scallops between the time you catch them and the time you get them home to cook them, we actually keep ours in the bag as long as possible in the water. So they're alive as long as possible. When we move spots, we go ahead and dump the bag and put it in the cooler. Make sure you ice them down good. I don't like to let them sit in water, but you definitely want them to be cold. After you get home, they're pretty easy to clean. They'll already be dead. All you're gonna do is just go ahead and scoop out the guts. It's pretty much just that simple. And then pop the little piece of meat off and you're on your way. Wash them off, but other than that, good to go. They're tasty too. All right, it's getting a little windy out here. We're gonna move spots again, but I just wanted to remind everybody, because FWC is checking, you wanna make sure that your flag is the highest point of your boat. If it's under the bimini, they're not gonna be able to see it from some angles. They're gonna mess with you. So keep that in mind. You wanna take it down when you move, and you wanna put it up before anybody's in the water. They're gonna make sure that you do that, and if not, you'll get a ticket. People beside us are actually getting messed with right now because they got divers in the water and no flag. 3 boats over there, 2 jet skis, and nobody knows they need a flag. We've been getting a bunch here in about 2.5 foot of water, so it's a pretty good season so far this year in Crystal River 2023. If you're wanting to know where exactly to go, the easiest thing to do is just follow the boats. I mean, if you come out the channel, you're gonna head south, and there's gonna be a lot of boats, so you really can't miss them. And then you just kind of move around. You really got to look sometimes, depending on the depth and the length of the grass. Sometimes you might have to really search for them. Overall, today's been a really good day. Everybody's having a great time. I'm super glad that I've been able to bring my oldest, Brooklyn, here. I know she's having a lot of fun. I know Mackenzie's going to enjoy it when she gets a little bit bigger. She's just not quite there yet. You know, it's still the ocean. So if you got little kids, you know, still be careful out here. Keep them close. Have a plan. Know their limit. But it's fun. It's a good time. I'm looking forward to eating these things. We got quite a few. It looks like they increased the limit. My understanding this year is it's 10-gallon limit per vessel, 2 gallons per person. So for the 3 of us, we'd be allowed 6 gallons. What?
You got seaweed on your head.
All right, it was a fantastic day out of Crystal River for the opening day of scallop season. It was way better than last year. This is just from one spot here, and we weren't even here that long. I'm pretty sure we're close to our limit. It is the end of the day. It took us, you know, a good bit to find this spot. They weren't in the exact same spot as last year. They were, but they weren't as thick. But that is what I call a good haul. If you're pulling in stuff like this from an hour or so in a spot, you're gonna limit out. That's pretty good. One of the best tips I'll give you is swim up current from the boat and just drift backwards, and it'll make it a lot easier to see them. Also, if you can, try to, you know, time it to where you're there at slack tide. It's a lot easier to see them if you got long grass in slack tide. You know, basically the grass is real tall and it starts to lay sideways, and the scallops are at the bottom, so it just makes it real hard to see them. So anyway, I'm ready to go home and eat some of these. So if you want to see one of our many absolutely fantastic scallop recipes, stay tuned.
Everybody, we showed you how to get the scallops. Now I'm going to show you how to shuck them. Take your spoon or a knife or whatever you've got, go right in between the shell and pry it open. Then take your spoon and go right underneath their eyes, scraping along the top brown side of the shell. You want to do that so you can disconnect the meat from the other side of the shell. Then scoop your guts out. And then all you have to do is scoop your little piece of meat out, and voila. Now listen, guys. Throw your shells away. Do not throw them in the ocean or in the parking lot of the boat ramp. That is disgusting. Or in the parking lot of your hotel. Have some respect and throw them away. Or you can take them home, get a little crafty with them, and have your kids paint them or make something with them. There's so many things you can do with scallop shells besides throwing them in the parking lot or the ocean. If you throw them in the ocean, it kills the seagrass, and that's no good, because that supports the ecosystem of all of the fish, all the scallops. You know, that's their home, not ours. We're just visiting.
Hey y'all, today we're going to be shucking some scallops. Yeah.
So take the back of your spoon. Hold it like I am. See how I'm holding it? Good. Now, put it in there. Scrape the top. Okay. You're scraping it, okay?
Oh, yeah. Look, she likes. I'll make it, guys.
Alright, yep, scrape them off. Nice and gentle.
I can get that.
You want to hold your spoon like I'm holding it, okay?
More sea life.
Hold it up and show the camera.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes they'll have little snails growing on them and little algae and
Stuff like this.
all sorts of funky stuff. You ready, bud? Flip it upside down. Like that. Brown side. Here you go. You want to always start with the brown side. Alright, take it in there. Alright, hold it firm. No. Hold the scallop firm. We did it. I don't think it's all the way done. Here, can you hold this? Can you hold the scallop shell? Yep, hold my hand. Go, scrape. Opens right out. There it is.
I did it, Mom. There it is. Can I get it?
Good job. Yep. Can you put it in the bin?
Thank you. I can't get it out. I can't get it out.
Oh, don't hang it over me.
I can't.
Okay.
Can I get this?
Do you need help? Got it? Flip it around. You want to scrape the brown side, not the white side. Hold your scallop like this. Look at me. Hold it like this. Facing you like you're talking to it. Like, hello. Hello.
Like this?
Yes, like, and then you want to turn your spoon around.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We got to open this one a little bit. Uh-oh.
I don't want
It's okay. All right, so pry it open. Hold the spoon. You got the spoon? Can you hold the spoon? Okay, hold this one.
I did it.
Good job. All right, let's scrape the guts out. Want to hold the spoon?
Yeah. This
That one has a big meat.
Oh, those cool.
Yep, show the camera how we do it.
All right, so we're gonna do a little surf and turf tonight. With our scallops, we're gonna have these nice ribeye steaks. So a little tip here, if you don't already know this, coat your steaks real heavily in sea salt about an hour before you cook them, and it'll make them much, much more tender. I mean, you really gotta coat them. And then you can wipe some off if you really want before you season it, if your seasoning's got a lot of salt in it, but definitely recommend this.
All right, now that Greg's brought the steaks in and they're resting, I'm gonna cook up these scallops. We're gonna do a creamy lemon garlic butter sauce for them. We're gonna pan sear them first. And we've got mini bow tie pastas to go on top, or to go underneath it. I've got cauliflower, French fries, corn on the cob, all good to go with this little surf and turf meal we're gonna make. All right, so I'm gonna add the scallops to a buttered pan on medium to high heat. We've already seasoned our scallops with some Everglades because we love Everglades. You can do just salt and pepper if you'd like, but Everglades is just so good on scallops. It makes them just sweet and perfect. Turn it up just a little bit more. And then we're gonna season the other side of the scallops that's not already been seasoned. Everglades is a bit salty, so I wouldn't add more salt and pepper to this. This is perfect just the way it is. You want to cook them for around 5 to 6 minutes on high heat, stirring frequently. All right, now that my scallops are nice and seared, I'm going to go ahead and take them off and set them to the side. You can cover them, oh, run away. You can cover them up or put them in the microwave or in the oven, whatever you want to do. All right, in the same pan, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter on medium-high heat. Let that get all nice and bubbly. And we're gonna add in some garlic. And for the rest of the sauce, Brooklyn and Mackenzie are gonna help me make it.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
All right, girls, what are you adding to this sauce?
I'm adding heavy whipped cream. I'm adding lemon juice.
So Mackenzie also has a little bit of lemon zest added to her lemon juice. Go ahead, dump it, baby.
Where?
Right in here. Careful it's hot. All right. Ooh. All right, Brooklyn. Go ahead and dump it gently. Stay back.
So cool.
Good job. All right, carefully, carefully, carefully. Woo!
It's all over my hands.
Okay. Cooking with kids gets a little bit messy, but that's okay. All right, so you're just gonna let this get a little bubbly for the next couple of minutes until it gets reduced to the thickness of your desire.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, now that my sauce is done, I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of it over the noodles. A little bit more. And set my scallops right on top.
Yum.
Yeah, that looks so good. I can't wait to eat it.
Talk about a 5-star meal, guys. Look at that. Fresh caught scallops from Crystal River, big old ribeye, corn on the cob, cauliflower, French fries. Mmm. Good job, Katie.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna take a bite. I'll let you guys know how it is. Heavenly. It's so good.
Alright guys, well that's the end of this video. We're gonna go get our kids. They're gonna have their own plates and
Oh yeah.
hope
They're
you
ready.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Like and subscribe. See you next time.
Alright girls, how do you like it?
Good. Good.
You like it too, buddy?
Good.
Good. Alright. You know you like your scallops. Alright guys, what do you think? Tasty?
Very good. Delicious.
Alright, thank you.
As promised, medium rare. Looks delicious.
Like and subscribe. Peace out, Scallop Scouts. Peace.